Because the card numbers is just a number of digits. And people, some of the hackers started finding ways of permutating the numbers to be able to guess the real the one complete number, and they use it to make a purchase. So they added one more level of security to the transaction bookings. That is why currently, if you are in the US, somebody may consider Visa, and in the UK, Visa as part of transaction booker. After you go through the normal one, the usual process of somebody asking for information and then going to make a payment, either through WorldPay or PayPal or TrustPay. There's another level of security before the payment, the money gets out of the account. They call it something they call Visa Verify or MasterCard Verify. What they do is that they tie your card to another set of passwords that you have to go and register on either the MasterCard website, or if you have a Barclays will give you an interface for you to register. So it is now tied to a username and a password. So even when you have put all the details in, you are going to press, after you press click play. So you click buy. It takes you to this interface that is called Visa Verify. Then it will tell you that the card username that's attached to the card. This is has nothing to do with your bank. This has to do with Visa and the card. So the Visa name attached to your card can be Mr. Omobi. If you are playing with Omobi, maybe Mr. Omobi 4. It will take your first name and then create the username. Then the password you have entered it yourself. So it asks you enter the 5th letter of your password, the 4th of your password, and then the 8th of your. Normally they ask you to have 13 digits or 14 digit ones. So you can ask for the opportunity ask for any of them. When you enter those 3 variables, either letters or numbers, and you click pay, that is when the deduction is done. But to the person who you are buying from, you have finished the first level, you have verified everything. But when we are going to deduct from the card, you have to do a second level of verification, just because of cybercrime and other things that some of the firms are doing, and some of these cybercrime criminals are doing. It is challenging because we used not to have that process. So when you go online, you are purchasing, you just know. You also need to know the password of if you are shopping in Amazon. You need to know your Amazon password and username. Then you have to know the password and username for. You have to know the digits and the addresses for your card. Then you also have to know the password for the card at the Visa Verify or MasterCard Verify. 4 layers. It becomes a little bit cumbersome for customers. So another group of bankers bought a device that you fix by your USB. What happens is when you get to the point you are going to pay, you fix the device, and it will generate a random PIN on the internet and show it to you. And you are supposed to enter it on the device. When you enter it correctly, then it will allow you to make purchases. Every card is tied to one of the devices. So you can't take my device and use it on your card. Banks like NatWest are using that. And I think RBC too have done that. That RBC is Royal Bank of Scotland. But they are using it. Really? It's good to hear that you are all using some good. Let's continue. Now we come to there's an online marketplace. An online marketplace provides digital environment where buyers and sellers meet. Very good example is eBay. Amazon too is one example. Somebody may even argue out that there are parts of Facebook that even does that. If you go to certain websites on Facebook, they allow you to. You have customers who are talking to their shops which you like to shop in. Like Google has a page on Facebook, and many other bank shops that are physical have pages on Facebook. The next one is a content provider. Provides digital content such as news. and makes revenue from fees or advertising. Which example comes into mind? Perfect example. Google was more of an online service provider, providing services like search, which we use on Ghana News, okay, Ghana Web. Why you mention only the Ghana ones? You don't go to BBC. You are the one who doesn't go to BBC. Everybody here goes to BBC. So there is BBC, then there is which one again? CNN. Al Jazeera. You have a website. Al Jazeera has a website. So who owns Al Jazeera? Yeah, shares in it.
So somebody said
WikiLeaks. Yeah. WikiLeaks doesn't do a best. The online service provider, the search engines, Google, Bing,